Hello and welcome to the Eastman Sport Report. We are outside Golden One Center after the Kings have absolutely demolished the Charlotte Hornets, 130-88.
This is a second consecutive game where the Charlotte Hornets only scored 88 points.
Zach LaVine went off, going 8 for 9 at three-point range and scoring 42 points.
The Kings got really sloppy in the third quarter and they had 8 turnovers in the third quarter after 8 in the whole first half.
Yes.
The game got down to single digits after a 20-point halftime lead, but they were able to correct it and come back and actually get to a sizable lead and blew it away in the fourth quarter.
Yes. I will say that once Keegan Murray made his three-pointer, well, right before that, I said to you, if I would like to actually cheer for my team if we scored. And then we did immediately. So I take part in this personally. Also, the entire night I was cheering for the Charlotte Hornets to miss free throws, and they finally did on their last attempts of the game. So we have free Mountain Mike's Pizza when we get home.
And would you like to say what the name of the guy was that missed the free throw?
I don't know exactly what it was, but all I know is that he was number 14, and his last name almost looks like the word diabetes. I think it's like diabetes or something.
Yes, Diabetes missed it. Missed 2 free throws to give Max's a slice of pizza. It was kind of a sloppy Malik Monk and the Sabonis, which is interesting. Those are some of the guys that have been here for a long time. Very sloppy with the ball. I talked about the 8 turnovers. Sabonis had some really stupid passes. Looked very similar to the Warriors game they had before. And Malik Monk got very sloppy with his ball handling. Against a better opponent that might have cost us something, but against the Hornets, it doesn't cost you anything.
One thing that I am concerned about going into the next few games, and possibly even in the Texas Triangle, as you say,
yes.
Keon Ellis seems to have been hurt in between the first and second half, because I don't think we saw him at all during the second half. It was all Markelle Fultz minutes, which we are very confused about until we saw on Twitter that, I'm going to say Mike...
Well, James Ham,
and
Brendan Nunes, and some of the other Kings reporters
reported that Keon Ellis is on the bench, but it doesn't appear that he is going to play for the rest of the game. So I hope that he is doing good. There will be more information coming out in the next few hours about him and his situation, because they are playing the Utah Jazz in about 3 days. Is that correct?
It's Wednesday night, 2 days.
Wednesday night. So in 2 days, they'll be back at this.
That'll be game in Utah. But we are out here, and we did get to chant "Light the Beam" at the end of the game.
Yes.
My one thing is, if to the NBA, they should adopt high school rules. If you're up by 40 in the fourth quarter, there should be a running clock. But anyway, a little side note to that.
Yeah.
Other points to note of the game. Zach LaVine, besides going 8 for 9 from 3, he had some really good fast breaks. Like there was some, that's the one thing that you gain with Zach LaVine over a De'Aaron Fox is his ability to, his athleticism, just basically his athleticism. There was an alley-oop dunk or a backdoor cut in the second. It was the second quarter, I think that was, and then they had a couple fast breaks that really started to propel them at the end of the third, early into the fourth, and get the big lead. So that is some nice things.
Yes.
He didn't really come on until about the second quarter. First quarter was kind of balanced. I did like the first half, though, where the Kings were up by 11 at the end of the first quarter and up by 20 at halftime. And they were kind of just slowly pulling away. It wasn't like dominance, but it was just kind of like, hey, we're better than you, or we're continually scoring a little better than them.
One thing I do want to say is that the connection between Zach LaVine and Domantas Sabonis seems to finally started working. There was more pick and rolls. There was more Zach LaVine not just playing an ISO game, passing around the ball and giving it to the main center of our offense of Domantas Sabonis. So it's great to see the team actually working together as a team instead of just a bunch of ISO players who want to get the ball.
Practice actually helped.
Practice helps.
Yeah, so especially to have a brand new team like this, practice definitely does help.
Yes.
Okay, I think that's about it for reporting live.
Reporting live from Golden One Center. We'll see you next time in Texas. Is it Dallas first?
Houston's first.
Houston first. We'll see you next time.
We'll see you
in Houston next time.